Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are on some Need for Speed 2015, about to check out another car and about to do another build, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this one. So today, I think I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sell this thing, because I'm not going to use it for anything, so we can also have a little bit of money for us to mess around with. Now we are going to go buy a car that I haven't actually checked out yet, and it's going to be this, the 1965 Mustang. So the reason why I wanted to get this Mustang is because it just looks sort of, I don't know, it doesn't look like a race car. Like, it doesn't look very fast, right? It's not supposed to be, I think. In my opinion, this is like more of a cruiser. This version of the Mustang anyway. But there's obviously faster versions. There's a Shelby. There's loads of different versions of the Mustang that actually makes this thing look like really badass. But this is just such a normal looking car. I know it's like an old school car, and I know it's a Mustang, so they're really cool looking. First of all, don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like them, it's just, it doesn't feel, like, it doesn't look like it's gonna be very fast. It just looks like an old school car, like a classic. It's pretty, but I don't know what we can do to this thing to make it fast. So, I have no idea what sort of customization we can do to this thing. Apparently, we have a few bits and pieces that we can add to this car, so that's interesting. Hopefully it's not just the unicorn stuff, because I think that might be some of the parts here. I haven't checked it out yet, but I think there might be. So yeah, that's the RTR unicorn build. I'm not going to do that because that'll be just pointless. Hood. Oh, okay. We have a couple of different types of hoods that we can add. This actually looks pretty good. This drag style hood. I think we're going to build this into a drag car. Yeah, sure. Why not? That pretty much just determined. Oh my god, the GT style bumper. Yes, please. Okay, let's just make this thing look a lot more aggressive, because that's definitely what we need here. We get the GT style splitter, we get the race splitter, or the street style one. Oh, which one should I put on? This one's kind of tiny looking. Just looks like a little goatee, basically. Let's go with the race style one. It looks a little bit more aggressive. Not really sure if we need that for a drag car, but I guess to make it look a little bit nicer, I don't really mind. Alright, let's, we can tint the windows a little bit as well, why not? Let's see. Okay, we're back on the game again. Let's continue our build. Where did we leave off? Let me see here. Let's go check out the mirrors, alright? Let's see what we can do with the mirrors. Not really sure. Ooh, we can go the other way. Nah, not really sure if I'm a big fan. Can we just remove the mirrors altogether? Because that'll be nah, I guess not. I don't know. I guess these one look kind of cool. Yeah, screw it. I'll put them on. Nah, like they just don't look aggressive enough. And oh, that's not what I wanted to do. They just don't look aggressive enough. These, I guess, I don't even know, dude. I don't even want mirrors on this thing. This is a drag car. We don't need to look back. If the car isn't in front of us in a drag race, then we're already winning. For the stock fenders, we can give it some bigger fenders. We can have the bolted ones on. For some reason, it drops the car a little bit as well. So that's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna do that for the front. Maybe the rear. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad actually. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna try to. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it for the front as well. It just looks a little bit odd, only having the rear out like that. Okay. So the back needs to be squatted down a little bit more. If we're gonna turn this into a drag car, we'll make it look proper. So look here. We got the unicorn boot lid, which doesn't really change. It's just fully detachable then. Wing. We got the drag wing, which I think is the... Oh, perfect. Hell yeah. That is some proper wingage right there. Alright, so if you go into the rear bumper... Let's have a look here. We got the shape bumper, so pretty much... Okay, I see the difference. This one just doesn't have a rear bumper at all. This gives you the LEDs. I think we're gonna go with this, the race style one, because it just removes the rear bumper altogether. Can we just remove the front splitter altogether? No, I don't think we can actually. Nah. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's have a look. What else can we actually do to this thing? Exhaust is another thing, and diffuser. Maybe we'll go with something like this. It's nice and I Nice and normal looking. This just looks weird because it looks like a tiny little pipe that just goes into a massive pipe. Honestly, I'm kind of digging these twin straight pipes because they just look like properly raw. These just look absolutely massive, and I'm not going to go for those. These just look... They look proper. Or... See, I'm not into like the massive... Or these ones. These ones actually look pretty good, the curved ones. On this car specifically, they actually look pretty good. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the twin pipes. Yeah. Twin straight pipes. They just stick out a little bit too much. But I like that. Alright, for rims, let's have a look here. I think we should go for something... I have no idea, honestly. What wheels can we go for this car? I mean, I sort of want the front rims and the rear rims to be different in size. And also in, like, just the actual rim itself. Like, I just want them to be different. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what sort of rims. And obviously, we want loads of tire because we're turning this into a drag car. So, the more tire, the better. Something like this, these Workmaster... Oh my god, these actually look very, very good. For the rear wheels as well, it has a ton of dish. Or, it has a ton of dish. So, basically, it should technically make the rear wheels pretty wide. Let's have a look at what they actually look like. Yeah, those are some big fat wheels on the back. I kind of like that. Alright, so tires, like I said, I'm kind of happy with the big chunky tires. I'm not really sure what can we put on it. Of course, we're not going to do stretched. I think I'll just put Need for Speed on them for now. Rims are fine. I honestly really like those calipers. Apparently, they're all restricted. And brake discs. Oh yeah, because I didn't have the brake discs on. That's why the calipers were restricted. Cross drilled, that's fine. And then calipers, we'll put something there. Wow, you can't even see those. We put some endless ones. Why not? And of course, let's go to the front. Front, we should want different wheels. So change rim. Alright, so I found these rims here, and I'm just sort of contemplating on the tire size. I think the tire size is fine. Just one off the end. So, the rear wheels should look very, very chunky and beefy. Yep, that looks good. And then, of course, the front wheels look something like that. I didn't want a lot of dish on the front wheels either, so I honestly think that that looks pretty good. So now, with that set, the ride height is fine. Brake, I'm going to shift this a little bit more to the rear, like so. Track width at the front is fine. Track width at the rear, you can bring this out a little bit, like so. Camera in the front, maybe a little bit. The rear, obviously none. Let's see. It's not really squatted down too much, but it definitely looks like a main car. Now we just need to find a decent paint job for this thing, as well as, of course, adding a bunch of power to it. So let's have a look and see what sort of designs people have come up with that would actually end up looking. This is easily chiselable right now for me. I honestly really love that color combo. Alright, the blue and white, kind of original. Alright, looking at all of them, I had to come back to this one. Honestly, it's the best looking one. It just looks so good. Whoever made this, big props to you, dude. It looks amazing. Alright, let's have a look around real quick at what this thing looks like. Oh, that looks great. That paint job looks amazing, and I think the car actually looks pretty fucking good too. Oh, I love the rust on it. It looks badass. And the windscreen as well, look at that. Yeah, that's epic. That looks really fucking good. Alright, now power-wise, let's go ahead and max this thing out if we can. I'm pretty sure we can max this thing out with 100 grand. We'll see, of course. So, we're gonna need to get, obviously, as much horsepower as we possibly can out of this thing. So, for the best acceleration, usually the D. The D exhaust is, or the D turbo is the best. Just keep adding parts onto this more and more. We're gonna add the best tires as well. Oh my god, the engine block is gonna take up all my money. So 20 grand, 23 grand, 15 grand. I don't think we'll be able to buy everything. 8 grand for this. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to buy everything for this. Holy shit, how powerful can we actually get this thing to be? 1,200 horsepower. What? We can get this thing to 1,200 horsepower. I did not realize that we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 7. in horsepower. Holy crap. Alright, well, I'll be right back after I get some more money. Alright guys, I'm back with a little bit of money. So let's see where we left off and purchase everything else, which was the exhaust. Let's buy that. We're at 1, 2, 3. What? We're about to get... Oh, weren't we about to get 1,237 horsepower? Dude, am I may be losing my mind. I thought we were gonna get 1,237 horsepower. Why is it 1,235 now? Honestly, it could be because I'm losing my mind. Okay, anyway, let's just put on all the parts that we need to. We definitely have enough money now. 1,235 horsepower, that's still not that bad. Alright, pretty much add everything I can. Handbrake is not gonna do shit anyway for drag racing. Sway bars, again, just leave it there. Now, let's move on to the handling. So this is going to be obviously moved up to grip as much as possible because we're going to drive in a straight line. And also, we're going to obviously turn really, really quick as well. So let's have a look here. Front tire pressure less, rear tire pressure more, steering response. Let's move this up to kind of fast. Steering range an hour, that's perfectly fine, I don't really mind that. Actually, wait, we'll move this as well a little bit. Brake drift assist, Oz, drift stability on, launch control on, diff open, downforce more. Do we actually want more downforce? Because I can, yeah, actually, is we need a little bit of downforce in the rear to actually get grip, but obviously not in the front. Anyway, that's fine. Tire traction more, obviously. Spring stiffness, let's bring this to soft. Sway bars again, soft. Nitrous, we bring this up towards power a little bit more. Manual gears on, and we are pretty much good to go. This is what we have here. This Mustang, 1965 Mustang that we decided to turn into which we decided to turn into this like rat style drag car thing. So I don't know what this thing actually turned out to be, but we're going to be using it for drag racing. It has a ton of horsepower, literally. So let's go ahead, take it out and see what it's like. We're going to take it, of course, to the one that we pretty much have our Beck Customs tried to beat previously when we were doing the video where I showed you guys pretty much the best way to get money, which I'll show you guys now again. But I was using the Beck Customs because that's the fastest accelerating car in the game at the moment. Let's see though. Let's see if I can actually beat my time. It's around like 27.4 maybe, 27.3. Maybe it's a little bit faster. I can't remember exactly. But the drag is right here. It's called Speed Tunnel. Bring your car over here. Let's see what this thing can do. If I can actually beat the Beck Customs in this drag race, that'd be kind of interesting because that'll obviously not be the best car, but we'll be the best accelerating car. So you definitely will be able to get ahead of everybody else very quickly. But I'm ready for this. A boosted Mustang, 1,200 horsepower. This is looking pretty. Who are we going up against? Nobody. The person's underneath the bridge that we're going up against. Okay then. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Burnout meter. Okay, I'll leave it to good. I'll take good. Alright, I'm ready. Come on. Oh, it's definitely not turning as fast as the Beck Customs. Okay, we definitely need to do something about that steering. We have to do something about that steering. 7 gears. Hell yeah. Oh god, it's not turning fast enough. We're maxing this out. Okay, 20, what was it? 29 seconds. Alright, alright. I see you. Alright, so yeah, we definitely need to have... We need to have better steering response. So I think I'm going to bring that up a bit, and also the steering range. We're going to bring that up to, we're going to bring that, actually down, I think, because if we bring it up, it's like narrow. So let's go ahead and do that. Hop into the garage again real quick, and we'll mess around with the tune, and we'll take it out again. Hopefully, we can get this thing to steer nice and quickly as well when we're driving that fast, because the Beck Customs is obviously like super flat on the ground. It steers really quick around corners because it's technically made to be like an F1 car, so it's supposed to handle very, very well. So this is what we're gonna have to do with this, since we are turning this into a drift car, or into a drag car, and that little event there isn't just completely straight. So we still need a little bit of proper steering to be able to get this thing around that event nice and quickly. I don't know what the hell happened with the person who spawned him underneath the bridge. The person we were going up against. So go to the handling tuning. Let's have a look here. Steering response is fine. Steering range, let's bring that up or down to wide instead of narrow. And I think I'm fine with that. That's pretty much the only thing that I wanted to change, because when we were like fully turning to one direction, you guys saw how much the car was actually turning. So that isn't good. Now let's go ahead, give this another shot and see what it's like. Alright, Mustang. Let's do this thing. Is this person still gonna be underneath the bridge now? Alright, are we actually going up against someone? Let's see. We are not. This person's still under the bridge. You guys can probably hear him. And you can see him on the minimap, he's just driving around now. Alright. Oh no, we overcooked it. Holy shit, this is fast. Oh, it's still not as good. It's still not as good as the... see how slow it's turning? Oh, we're topped off 7th gear. Did I finish? Oh, we did finish. What was it? 28.18 seconds. I'll take that. That's pretty goddamn quick. That is not even a full second off the thing. Oh wow, off the Beck Customs. Alright, I see you. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it. Thank you guys very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. That is our Mustang. Honestly, turned out very, very cool. This is our 1965 Mustang that we turned into a drag car. It actually is not that bad. It kind of sucks at turning. That's pretty much it. Since this isn't like a pure straight-on drag race, but compared to the Beck Customs, kind of sucks at turning. But overall, it's not that bad. We managed to get in 27 seconds, which is pretty cool. So that's gonna be it. Thank you guys very much for watching again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.